Ms. DeLaune, thank you so much. That was excellent. I want to note everybody, your written testimony is 17 pages. It has charts, graphs, it has state-specific information, and I know members have been looking at all of the work that you do. As I mentioned, that I grew up in the 70s and 80s, and we played in the street, but we didn't have to worry about the internet or being held hostage by some stranger having a picture or something. Your tool, and Ranking Member Bonamici mentioned it, you talked about it in a testimony to the Senate, the take it down. Take it down where in these instances of a picture or some type of discontent, that you help young people get these pictures removed. Can you tell us, walk us through how you do it, and how we can get the message out? This is an available service.
Thank you, Chairman. It is an innovative program, really a first of its kind for children, and it really developed out of this growing reports that we were receiving from children who were saying that somebody asked them to take a photograph and now they can't get it back. And the aggressive nature in which it occurs is frightening. For many years, sextortion was happening. It was happening more often to young girls asking for images. Now, in the last few years, we've seen it really kind of flip on its head. For money, it's financial sextortion and very often targeting teen boys. Over the years, all of our internet safety messaging has been, don't send a photo. Once you put it out there, you can't get it back. And while that is true, and we will continue to advise not to send explicit images, of course, kids will make mistakes. And when those images actually get out there, it is a very disheartening thing to think there's no recourse. So we created Take It Down. We created Take It Down as an empowerment tool for kids, that if they are in an image that they believe is being shared or could be shared, they can come to our website. It's a very simple process, 3 questions. There's no personally identifying information included. Are you under the age of 18? Were you depicted in imagery of sexually explicit content? Do you think that the images might be out there? And if yes to all those questions, it will allow the program to the child can select the images they're concerned of. It does not send us the pictures. It sends us digital fingerprints of those files. We now have 10 companies, 10 big tech companies, who voluntarily are agreeing to ingest these digital fingerprints, and if they detect them on their platform, they will remove them. So we are, at this point, we launched the program in March of last year, little less than a year. Kids have asked for help with 100,000 images and videos that they're concerned are out there. So this is something we have translated into many languages. It is a tool we need everybody to know about. I know it was mentioned often last week in the Senate Judiciary hearing. It's something schools need to be aware of. SROs need to be aware of, parents need to be aware of, because it may not be your child, but it may be a child. It's happening at schools everywhere, so we need to get this word out.
And part of that is, you've already mentioned it, that we need to warn kids not to, think twice about doing this. Ms. DeLaune, you've done something that few can do, which is unite this committee, unite a Congress, and Congressman Courtney and I have entered this bill to renew the partnership of the mission of NCMEC going forward, and I'm excited. I think everybody is coming together. We all stand against kids. Tell me some of the ways you work with law enforcement that we could jeopardize if we don't continue the mission of what's out there, of what NCMEC, how you do what you do.
Well, law enforcement is right there at the front lines, working with these children who are being exploited, certainly doing their job identifying and holding the offenders accountable. We provide immense amount of technical assistance to law enforcement across all of our programs. Not only, you have 18,000 law enforcement agencies across this country. We provide in our clearinghouse role a very important function of deconfliction. To ensure that if one law enforcement agency is working a particular case that another agency indicates that they have information on or need to know more about, we connect these agencies. We provide not only technical assistance from our offices, but also in the field. When there's a critical missing child case, we have a cadre of retired law enforcement with specialized subject matter expertise that we can deploy to work amongst law enforcement on the ground with these critical cases to bring all of our resources actually into the community.
Nice. On a scale from 1 to 10, 10 being extremely concerned, 0 not concerned at all, how concerned are you about AI coming on the net right now?
11.
11. Very good. And I know you're also gearing up. We talked earlier about you gearing up, and that your team is racing to counter what is looks like it's on the horizon of coming. You were so kind to invite me, and I'm going to be so bold as to share your invitation with all of the committee members. Ms. DeLaune and her team has invited me, but invited all committee members to come to headquarters, which is in Alexandria, 20 minutes, depending on traffic, right up the street, to come and see firsthand. And she said, not my words, you'll be blown away about the work they do. So hopefully, members, I'm going to do it, and hopefully everybody else will do it. I yield now to